VPR Radio, hosted by Kiana the Goddess and introducing DJ F.M.I.
What's shaking, everybody? You are here at the Platform Studios, locked in with an exclusive episode with me, DJ F.M.I, on VPR Radio. And today, I'm sitting with not the CEO, not the mogul, not the artist, but the man himself, Reggie Lanez.
What's up, brother? What's going on?
Hey, man. I'm doing pretty good. We got some refreshing water in front of us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This water here different today, bro.
It feels like a hot summer day here, and it's not summer, but New York been on a blaze.
Facts.
I don't know if it's from the New York energy of people winning and seeing the Knicks. Like, you got the whole New York outfit on right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hopefully y'all timestamp this episode, and the Knicks, hopefully y'all get that W, because the city gonna go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
The city's gonna go nuts.
100%.
But let's start off with how's your day going, my brother?
Right now, the day is going smooth. I mean, it's just really starting for me, you know what I'm saying? Sunday is normally my relaxed day, you know what I'm saying? So why not come in and see my brother on my relaxed day, you know what I'm saying? Because we relax and just having a conversation, so why not? You
Man,
know what I mean?
And I think that's when people really do appreciate the content. Like, when you're not trying to kick no false narratives and no phony message, and you can really just have a conversation with a professional that's in a field, and if you rock with it, then you tune in here at VPR Radio. But Reggie, let's kick it off like this. Let the people know, because I'm well versed in, your background, and have heard some of your music, but let the people know here on VPR Radio and everywhere online what you do in the industry and how you've gotten to this point here.
I think the real question is, what don't I do? So first and foremost, I own my own companies. I have what we call ITE Enterprise now, which is graduated from the Music Group and now the DJ Coalition. But we also have added in ITE Apparel. We will be adding ITE Film and TV, which that's in the works. We are adding ITE Baddies, which is going to be a modeling agency. So there's a lot of things that are ITE that's in the works. ITE stands for It's the Essence, for those that don't know. So that's, the main point that, of contention for me is just, bringing these things into fluidity and just, providing those, those services for people and kind of just, being that one-stop shop for everybody, you know what I mean? But aside from all that, I do make music myself. I am an artist. I do engineer. I do produce. I do film and camera work. I do editing, content editing, graphics, all that kind of stuff. I do manage artists as well. Again, the question is, what don't I do? I can sit here and list forever.
You wear many hats, and in today's world, that means a lot, because you don't have to wait on the other man to make sure anything happens.
Exactly.
But let me narrow it down. How did you get to the name Reggie Lanez?
So, that's a great question. So, before there was Reggie Lanez, there was King Lyrical. And before King Lyrical, there was MC Loud.
Where did you get MC Loud from?
So, MC Loud was my name back in high school. So, I'm really big on the nostalgia of hip-hop. I've always been a hip-hop historian since I was a kid. So, 80s and 90s hip-hop really, stood out to me.
What artists, at least in
So,
the 90s?
LL Cool J, number one. That's my favorite artist of all time. But I listen to artists like Nas. I listen to artists like Rakim. I listen to artists like Kool Keith, Grand Poobah.
Where you from?
You know what I'm saying? I'm from Queens.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Queens.
That's something you had to ask viewers, because I'm sitting here, I'm like, all right, I'm listening to who you listen to. Now, if I don't ask him where he's from, that's a little bit crazy on my behalf. Kick it to you, Reggie.
Yeah, so that's where, a lot of my influence came in as far as, my sound and, how I wanted to just live my life. Because for people that don't know, hip-hop is not just, music. It's more than that. It's, it's the fashion. It was, the art. It's a lifestyle, man. You know what I'm saying? So I took all of that very seriously growing up, even as a kid. So MC Loud came in. I wanted to be the MC because that's what it was back in the 80s. He was an MC. The DJ was the main point person. You know what I'm saying? The MC.
Yo, you gotta say that a little bit louder for the people in the back, because they tend to forgot that since TikTok started jumping off and shit like that.
The DJ was more important than the MC. And it's kind of like that still till this day, but we talk about that later on in the interview. But back then, the MC was the hyping up the DJ. So I always considered myself an MC. I always wanted to entertain the people. And then the Loud came in. Loud is an acronym for Live Out Your Dreams. So I used to spell you are, as we slang or whatever as kids. But I came up with loud because that's what I was. I was just always a loud person, so I just used that and just flipped that into something else. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
so that's where MC Loud came in.
did you ever battle rap underneath the name MC Loud?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
In school, I used to battle.
How was your first battle rap experience? Tell me the first opponent you had in battle rap.
Oh,
Yeah.
This kid named Ramel in school. Oh, shout out Ramel.
He ain't forgive him yet. You see how he still remember the name right off the top of his head?
Yeah.
Go ahead, though.
Shout out Ramel. I haven't spoken to Ramel since Abraham Lincoln died. But yeah, it was in the cafeteria, and at the time I was pretty popular in school. We all were. We all used to rap. It was a bunch of us. But me and him battle rapped, and it was dope because he came with some fire. You know what I'm saying? We high school, and our literature game is pretty up there in high school. You know what I'm saying? All of ours.
Don't say that. This video's going viral, but kids can't read right now, so I can't. You got to really break it down for people.
Right. So literature, you need words, synonyms.
He's a rapper, yeah. He's a lyricist, so you know what I mean. Go ahead.
Haikus and gotta break it all the way down.
Feel me? Gotta remind him.
But yeah, man, it was dope because again, it was my first real experience, and that kind of like grew my love for it. So now I'm starting to watch battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to watch people like Charlie Clips and Conceited and Hitman Holla, and people like that. Like,
shout out to Ice, Head Ice.
Yes.
He you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ever watch him battle, like, his delivery
different,
was some of the funniest.
Different, yeah.
I'll never forget it, but
yeah. It's I kind of grew a love for that. You know what I'm saying? So we was doing that in school for a little bit, and yeah, that was the whole MC Loud saga. Was just kind of that. You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of like trickled down after high school. It kind of went into more like the neo soul route for a little bit. So now I'm listening to like Pete Rock and Music Soul Child and Slum Village, The Far Side, Tribe Called Quest. Like I'm into that kind of thing. Lauryn Hill, Indian R.E. You know what I'm saying? I'm into.
I don't get a lot of people on the platform that have like a real appreciation for hip hop, and I'm listening to the people that we've interviewed certain individuals on VPR from That's Effects, so it really matters a lot to us. So go ahead, you feel me, bro? You know,
absolutely,
yeah.
But yeah, so listening to people like that, the Roots, Little Brother, like things like that, like I kind of went into in my like early years of college. You know what I'm saying? Then I started, kind of spearheading into that. So during that time, I was kind of graduating and like growing into somebody else. So I didn't feel like the MC Loud name kind of suited me anymore. I wanted to be something different. So I started listening to a lot of Rakim back then. So Rakim, when you listen to his interviews and listen to people talk about him, he was deemed the most lyrical in hip hop. And I was always saying to myself, there's no fucking way. I said, nah.
No Rakim slander will be
right. You know what I'm saying? I love Rakim. No. Shout out to Rakim. I love Rakim. I would love to do a song with Rakim, everything. But I'm saying to myself, like, nah, that's going to be me. I'm going to be the most lyrical.
Respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that was just like, it was self-motivation. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where King Lyrical came in because, I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be that one is when people listen to it, like, damn, that shit don't make no sense, but it makes sense.
So when you jumped off the porch from MC Loud to Lyrical, right?
King Lyrical. Yeah.
Now we have Reggie Lanez. You find yourself here in this current time where this is your name, and now what did that resonate with you?
So it's how that came to fluidity was I met my mentor David L. Shout out to David L. David L. got me my first record deal with Sony.
Okay.
So he always told me that you might need to change your name from King Lyrical to something else. And I always said, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I was being stubborn. I was being super, super stubborn. Like, no.
I don't know what artist that isn't stubborn with their craft, their name. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Show me one, and I'll give you $5 because I'll do too much.
Right. Yeah. So I was being super stubborn, and just to kind of make a long story short, I had a song that could have blew up under the King Lyrical brand, and it didn't. Just for not knowing some of the knowledge that I know now.
And break some of that down because we do have a lot of artists that tune into the show and the podcast when we put it on Spotify and everywhere else. Let's name some of the things that you learned in that moment.
So, main thing was two things that I really understood are important. Relationships are super important in this business. relationships. Build relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? Some people want the money, I get it, but if you could build a relationship with them and make money with them, do that. That's the number one thing that I learned from that situation.